Hey guys, Rep King back here. Everybody else online so far, they're filling out their NCAA tournament brackets. So you know what? Everyone's doing it. Let's do the same thing. Okay, so the first matchup we have in the round of 64. Technically, it's 68 because you got 4 playing games. But I'm gonna go Gonzaga on this one. I'm not a big fan of Gonzaga, but I mean, come on, they're strong. And Georgia State Panthers just are not gonna cut it at 18-10. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna have Gonzaga moving on in this one, and I think they're gonna make it pretty far. Not all the way, but I think they're gonna go pretty far. Same with here, Boise State and Memphis. Boise State, Idaho. It's they're strong, and man, that one's really hard to decide because Memphis has come up strong. They lost in their conference game, but I'm going to pick Memphis. I'm sorry. I just have a feeling that they're going to pull through. I know Boise State is strong, but I just don't think they're going to have it. I just don't. I've seen some of their games, and they've had a lot of close call games they should have won. They didn't. They didn't pull it out in the end. UConn, number 5, and New Mexico State. Now, this one, everyone thinks the UConn Huskies are going to come back, and they're going to do it. I don't. I think this one's going to be an upset. I believe New Mexico State. They got 2-3 big players, name players. I don't remember a lot of their names and crap, but I mean, a couple of them are 15, 16 points per game, one's 22 points per game, and I just think New Mexico State can be one of them that upsets. And there's going to be a lot of upsets, I think. Just like when it comes to Vermont, Arkansas, I'm going to pick Vermont because I just don't think Arkansas is that strong. With their leading point guard, he shoots very well. They got one big man, but they don't have like a big defense. And for me, when it comes to basketball, mine's big on defense, big guys, blocking, being able to get the inside shot, the rebounds, all that kind of stuff. So, now when it comes to the next one, Alabama, Rutgers, I'm going to pick Rutgers. No, I'm going to pick I don't know who I want to pick. I don't know if I want Rutgers or Notre Dame because Notre Dame, I mean, they come off some good wins, but Rutgers, I'm going to go Rutgers. And then when it comes to Alabama, I'm going to choose Alabama over Rutgers because Alabama and them, they just, I don't know, they're strong, man. I mean, they're good on the inside. They're good on the threes. They can just pound it down in there and stuff. So there's going to be a lot of upsets that people aren't expecting. Like I would normally pick Montana State, but I just think Texas Tech is just too strong. So I'm going to grab Texas Tech on this one because I just think they're too strong. When it comes to Michigan State and Davidson, I'm going to go Davidson on this one because it's been a long time since they've been in, since Steph Curry has played for them. Well, I think that's the last time they made it was when Steph Curry played for them. I'm not 100% sure, but that is just what I think is. I just think Davidson's going to be too much for Michigan State. They got a better record. I think they're stronger. They got really good playmakers, really good three-point shooters. And I'm not even going to talk about Duke. I'm just going to pick them. It's Coach K's last final year. That's what he says. We'll see what happens. I think they might make it pretty far, but I just think they're going to beat Fullerton. I don't know which one that is. It's been a long time since I did any of this. Baylor and Norfolk State. Here I know I'm not going to. I know there could possibly be an upset in the number 1 seeding, but it's not going to be here and stuff. And then here, I like Roy Williams, but I believe Marquette. It's been a while for them. I just think they're putting it more together and they got more strength. And I just think that they're going to win. Just like right here, like 90% of people I've seen, they're picking Wyoming or Indiana over St. Mary's. I think Wyoming is going to win this one. And then I just think St. Mary's is going to beat Wyoming. Because, yeah, they're a number 5 seed, but no one's giving them credit, man. Come on, they're a number 5 seed. They wouldn't be a 5 seed if they weren't good. I just think they're going to take it. And this one right here, people think I'm going to be stupid, but I'm going to go Akron. Akron's got problems, but UCLA has had an up and down season all year long. And they went very far last year. They went to the Final Four. They lost to Gonzaga just by a couple points. But after that collapse, and stuff. I just think they're on a trend, and I just don't think they're going to be Akron. I just have a feeling there's going to be an upset there. Same thing with right here, Texas. I just don't think Texas is strong enough. Virginia Tech won out. They won their conference tournament. Everything. They're strong. They're good. I think they're just going to go and beat it. And then same here. I think Purdue's going to take it because Yale. I don't even know what Yale won by. I just want to see real quick. Hold on a second, guys. I just want to see real quick what Yale won by. Yale versus Princeton. Then what just happened? Let's see real quick. Ignore the volume, guys. I'll mute that. Sorry about that. Let's see real quick. I just want to see what they won by. Purdue has had an up and down season too. They've lost to Michigan. They almost lost to Penn State. That's embarrassing. It really is. They've lost to Michigan State. Then they beat Michigan State. I don't know. I guess you can just say it was up and down year for them. They have their strong points and they have their weak points. I just don't think Purdue's going to be strong enough. See, Yale's only 18-11. Yeah. That's not going to happen. They're only 18-11. I'm not going to. Yeah, no. No, okay, moving on, guys. Sorry about that. Get that off there real quick. Get back up there. Yale's not good. I know Purdue's had an up and down season, but and same thing here. A lot of people are picking San Francisco, but not me. I'm going to go Murray State. I think they have a better overall offense. Their defense they struggle with. San Francisco has a better defense, but San Francisco's shooting has not been most accurate as of late. They've struggled in the past. And they started off 10-0 this year. Then they went downhill. Then they were 13-1 at some point, and they just kind of, downhill after that and just kind of one here and there. I just don't think they're going to. Kentucky, I hate Kentucky, but you know what? St. Peter's, they're not a good team. Plain and simple, they're going to get their ass whooped. So, Bryant and Wright State, I'm going to probably pick Wright State to beat Bryant, and then I'm just going to pick Arizona to nominate. Yeah, I know. This one, everyone's always picking Seton Hall. I'm picking TCU, the Horned Frogs, because they have a lot better team, I think. They're well overall rounded. They got a big man that works really well. Seton Hall, God, the Pirates, it's been a while since they've been in, but I just don't think they have the balls or the oomph to get up over the hump. And same here. Houston, I'm picking UAB because I think for some reason, they made to the Final Four last year, but very lucky they got. They got very lucky. I just don't see them beating UAB. Chattanooga, I think Illinois is going to take them. I just think it's just too much for UAB and stuff like that. And Chattanooga is a pretty good team, but they play in such a low-level conference with, no good teams. Come on. They need a challenge. In Illinois, they whooped shit out of Michigan this year, 2 games. So, and when it comes to Colorado State, I can't remember the guy's name, but they got that one point guard, man. He's so good. He's freakily scary, but Michigan's got Hunter Dickinson, and he's just... If Juwan Howard wasn't there, I'm sorry, but I think he just brings them down, and they just don't seem to do good under him. When the other coach came in, when he punched that Wisconsin Badgers coach in the face, they went 3 out of 2, but they did pretty damn good. You already know I'm going to pick Michigan. Them are my boys, but I'm not going to pick them all the way to go all the way. They're not going to. I got to be legit here. So I just think Colorado State is going to come up a little short. I think it's going to be like a 75-72, 71 game. It's going to be really close. I think Michigan's just going to pull it out at the very end. Hunter Dickinson should have anywhere from 23 to 30 points, I'm thinking. He's going to have a big game. And Tennessee and Longwood, I think Tennessee is just going to be a little too much for Longwood. They got a pretty good, their record, I think, is 27 wins and stuff, and Tennessee's only like 22 or 23, but like you said, it comes down to conferences, okay? Conferences are a big one, and I just don't think Longwood's in that good a conference, and I just think Tennessee's going to take them. Now we're moving on to Ohio State, Chicago, Loyola, Chicago. Sister Jean, the old lady, man, I'm rooting for her. She's always there. She's always rooting for her. Loyola, Chicago. You got to give it to her. You got to. She's always there. She roots for them. And Ohio State just has too many injuries. I just don't think they're going to be able to do it. And last year, Loyola, Chicago, they still got one of the best players. He's a sophomore or junior. I'm not sure which one he is, but he's just damn good. And I just think they're going to take him out because Ohio State they just downhill from that point. I just don't think they're going to win it. So Villanova and Delaware. That's probably one of the stupidest moves. Man, I just don't. Let me check on Delaware again. I just got to know what they did in their conference championship games, because I don't know. I know Delaware, they're decently. I've seen them do really good games, not against bad teams either, but I just don't know. Oh, are you kidding me? Quit messaging me. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's see here. Delaware. Okay, they went for a guess against UNC Wilmington. So let's see. Their number, I don't think they have a good record. Let's see, hold on. What's their record? 21-12, that's not bad. UNC Wilmington. See how much they win by. I don't think it's much. I don't think it's by a couple points. Yeah, no, I was thinking about it, but I know Villanova's going to be way too powerful. They're going to blow that one out of the way. No. No, that's originally what I want to pick, but no. Okay, Kansas and Texas. Okay. I cannot stand Kansas, but I'm going to pick them because I already know they're going to win. San Diego State, I think Creighton's too strong, too powerful. They've been on a hot roll lately. They're too good. So I think they're going to beat them. And this one is going to be another. Iowa is in my Big Ten conference, but I'm not. I just think it's going to be another upset. I think Richmond's got a pretty good, solid team. They've had troubles in the past, but Iowa's had their troubles too. They won the championship conference. Yes, I do understand that. They're strong, they're solid, but they're not here very often. They're not in the tournament. It's not Big Ten play anymore. It's different conferences, different people going up against people they've never done before. Iowa and Richmond haven't played in damn near, I think, 45 years. So, and same thing with this one, Providence, North Dakota State. I think they're going to win. South Dakota State, sorry, not North Dakota State, sorry. I just think Providence not that good. I think South Dakota State's going to win and stuff like that. And yeah, I just do. And right here, LSU and Iowa State. Iowa State is really good. And I understand LSU just had their coach fired. It's not good. But I think their other coach is going to come in. I think they're going to kick the bucket, or Iowa State's going to kick the bucket. And I just don't think they're going to be able to take LSU out because LSU, they don't have their coach, stuff like that. But not having your coach is still not going to take how good your players are away. The players are still going to be as good, and the players are damn good. So I got them taking out Iowa State. Colgate, Wisconsin. Nope. Colgate's not very good. They got 25 wins, but they have a really, really bad conference. They're probably one of the worst 14, 13, 15, 16 seeds in this whole tournament. So, no, I'm not taking them. I'm taking Miami. USC has been a while. They're strong. They're good. But I think Miami just has an overall better team. I just do. So, I just think Miami's going to win. And then down here, we're going to have Auburn taking out that team. So, okay, well, there's that one. Okay, now here's a Sweet 16. So, moving on to Gonzaga and Memphis. Now, I think Gonzaga's going to be too much. And I think I'm just going to have them moving on. Yeah, and then New Mexico State, Vermont. I still think Vermont's going to be too much for New Mexico State because I think they're going to be kind of on a roll. Alabama, Texas Tech. I'm going to pick Alabama over the Aggies. I just don't think Texas Tech is strong enough. I think they're better. And yeah, I'm right here. Sorry, Coach K, but I think Davidson's going to give you more than what you can handle. People can laugh at it, joke around, think it's going to be funny. I just think they're going to. And right here, I'm picking Marquette over Baylor. Baylor Bears, they're good. They have a strong everything, but I just think Marquette's going to find some way to get it and get the win. Here, Akron, I'm going to pick St. Mary's. I think St. Mary's is going to be way too much for Akron. I think they're going to move on. Let's see. And Virginia Tech, I think they're going to take out Purdue. They're strong. They won their, against Duke, beat North Carolina through Miami, all of them in that conference, and they just did. They just went out too much. And then I think Kentucky is going to be just too much for Murray State. I think Arizona is going to be too much for Horned Frogs, and I think they're good, but I just don't think they're that good. Illinois is going to run into problems with UAB, but I still think Illinois is going to slump them just by a little. So, Michigan, I still think it's going to be a rematch of last year with Loyola Chicago and Michigan. So, I'm going Michigan. I just think Hunter Dickerson can make problems, and Michigan has other good players on the team that Tennessee shouldn't have been a third. I think they should have been a 5 or 6 seed. I don't think they should have been 3. I think Loyola Chicago should have been higher than them. And then same here. I just think Loyola Chicago, I think they're going to take it to Villanova. I think they're going to give them their loss and they're out and stuff like that. And Kansas, I think, is going to be too strong for Creighton. And I'm going to have Richmond beating South Dakota State. I just think Richmond's going to be too strong for them. And I'm just going to take, I'm sorry, LSU, but I just think their problem will catch up to you guys with your coach not being there. So I think Wisconsin's more adept. They're better, they're better all around. They're just going to win it, I think. And then I'm going to have Auburn taking out Miami. I think Miami's good, but I just think Auburn's got just a little bit better advantage over them. All righty. Moving on to the Sweet 16. Right here, I already know Gonzaga is going to be too much for Vermont. Vermont made a good run, but that's going to be it right there. And then I'm going to have number 6 Alabama taking out Davidson. Davidson, you don't have Stephon Curry. You guys ain't going to make the run you think you're going to. I got you going farther than what you think. That's probably not going to be accurate, but you know what? I don't care. I just think it's how it's going to end out. And then Marquette, St. Mary's, I just think I'm going to choose Marquette. I think Marquette's going to be a little bit stronger than St. Mary's. I'm going to be rooting for them. So I just think Marquette's going to take out St. Mary's. I just really do. And Virginia Tech and Kentucky. This one's going to be hard to decide because Virginia Tech is better than what people say. And Kentucky is pretty good, but I've seen Kentucky hit a couple roadblocks. But I just think Kentucky, with their shooters they got, it's just going to be a little too strong for them. Now here, I'm just straight up going Arizona. I don't think Illinois has what it takes to get in there. And I think this is where I'm going to choose Michigan over Loyola Chicago. I love Sister Jean. She's an awesome person. She's always there for them. But I just think Michigan is going to make a little bit more of a problem. I really do. So that's what I believe is going to be right there. So, okay, now number 1, Kansas, Richmond. I'm going to go Kansas. I just don't think Richmond's going to have it. And I'm going to go Wisconsin here. I still think Wisconsin's strong. They got a good coach, man. They got a good team. I just think they're going to do better than what people think. So that's what I'm going with. Here, Gonzaga, I think they're going to run the end of the table. I think they're going to be done. I just think Alabama can give them more than what they can handle. They're a good team. Oh, they're solid. They're good. But you know what? Everyone always says that Alabama's a good team, man. I'm telling you, at some point in time, they got to go out. I just think Alabama's going to take them out. And if I'm wrong, guys, then I'm wrong. You can write it down and, message me. Be like, oh, you're wrong. You suck ass. Be like, yep, I know. Same thing with here. I'm going Marquette over Kentucky. I absolutely do not like Kentucky, and I will pick Marquette. Kentucky is a good, solid team, but I still like Marquette. Then over here, I'm going to have Arizona. They're going to take Michigan out. Michigan is my team, but I'm going to go where it's more legit. You know what? Oh, geez. I'm going to go Michigan. Michigan can give Arizona problems. I think they can, but I'm just going to root for Michigan. I'm going to go with them all the way. You know, it's my team. They're 17-14. They're the worst seed in the whole entire. But you stick with your team. Right here, I'm going to go Wisconsin. I still think Wisconsin's going to be too strong for Kansas. Wisconsin's going to make a really big run, and I think this is one of their runs that they're going to make. Just like at some point, Arizona's going to run into problems with Illinois or Michigan. Big Ten's going to crump them up. Big Ten, they know how they play and stuff like that, and I just think that's what it's going to be. So, alrighty, Elite Eight. Got those. Okay. Final Four, Alabama, Marquette. Oh my gosh, quit. Sorry, guys. I'm going to hurry this up. These people are being stupid. Alabama, Marquette. I'm going to go Alabama. I just think Alabama's going to be too much. I'm going to go Michigan. I know it probably doesn't. It's probably the stupidest bracket you've ever seen, but you know what? I don't care. And now the championship. You already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Michigan over Alabama. I think it's going to be Michigan 69. Or no, I'll say 74. And then I'm going to say Alabama 69. I'll say. There we go. Okay, I'll sign both these up. I'm going to submit my picks. That's what I'm going with, guys. That's what I think it's going to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, you guys do your own thing. I'll fill this out here in a minute. And fill out your tournament, guys. Go to ESPN.com, sign up, fill out your tournament brackets. Let's see what you think. What do you guys pick? You can pick any team as you want. You want an underdog team to win the whole thing? Do it. You want the overall number 1 seed Gonzaga, Arizona to win it, or even Baylor go farther than what I had them? Do it up. That's your choice. Do it up, guys. Raptor King is out. Peace and love. Peace.